start with one of your surprises.
I'm gonna go with the actual third best player on the Lakers, and that is Lonnie Walker. He he was a very clutch signing. I have some of his. Oh, actually, I don't because I looked up the Yankees. But his scoring is up. His just about everything is up from his time with the Spurs.
No,
And
absolutely.
I actually think he needs to be getting more minutes. And this actually goes to an overarching thing that I wanted to talk about because I was, thinking yesterday about the Lakers and the Cavaliers game because I'm a Cavs fan, and I was like, and we have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, and I was like, oh crap, what are we going to do about AD? Now, thankfully for the Cavs, AD didn't end up really doing much that game because he, walked out at like the 8-minute mark with like the flu or some kind of sickness. But it really brought me to the epiphany that when AD is the player that, he can be, the Lakers are absolutely a title contender. It's just how often are you going to have that AD with LeBron there? And I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but this year, Russell Westbrook's minutes are severely down, like 5 minutes plus down a night down.
Yeah, and
compared to previous.
Westbrook kind of became a toxic asset for a while. It seems like he's starting to thrive in a bench role, but going to Lonnie Walker, I absolutely agree that he has been a huge surprise for the Lakers because he'll go out any night and he'll get you the 20 that you need to come out on top. Now, this will come full circle later in the episode. But his shooting splits, because if I remember correctly, he was not always a great shooter. Actually, no. He's about a 40% career shooter, and he's shooting 46.6% from the field this year. His rebounding and assist is a little down, which is kind of shocking because his minutes are up. But yeah, when you need a third star, because we saw earlier in the year, LeBron still probably could carry you to the playoffs if he went out and exerted all the energy in the world on offense. But really, if AD's not playing well, that team just kind of goes downhill.
So the question is, because here's my conundrum, and here's what I'm thinking. If AD's playing like that, and the Lakers make it to the, I don't want to see the Lakers, but what likelihood do you think AD is in the playoffs, is healthy, is absolutely right, and is going to be on for either a series or if it's the play-in game? Because I don't know.
I mean, he's minutes away from an injury at all times.
Yeah.
Isn't that every player, though?
Some more than others. Like we were talking about in the last episode, the way some players play is just more injury prone. And Anthony Davis is a very large man who moves like a guard. And when you're getting into, it's why the Victor Wembanyama's and Chet Holmgrens, they exist. They're tall, but they're super skinny and small, and that's probably going to help them with back injuries, which we know plague big men. Leg injuries are hit or miss, because when you have joints that long, there's a lot that can go wrong. But the way Anthony Davis plays on offense and defense is a very physical game. And I think that definitely increases his chance of getting injured, and we've seen that throughout his career. So
okay, I know this is a Lonnie Walker discussion. I'm turning it into a Lakers AD discussion.
Oh, absolutely.
But is there, if you're a Western Conference team, is there a team out there that exists that isn't afraid of the AD matchup?
A Western Conference team that exists, so we're excluding like the Spurs and the Rockets, right?
Sure, absolutely.
In the Western Conference?
I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I would say that's fair. Maybe the Pelicans?
You're saying Zion and Valanciunas, I believe it is?
Yeah, you said isn't afraid of an
I
AD
thought
matchup, right?
Steven Adams was
Yeah.
the Thunder's.
Yeah, I would say if I was the Pelicans, I would be comfortable with that. Honestly, there's actually a few teams. As long as they let Ja keep getting away with carrying the ball, then I don't think the Grizzlies have much to worry about.
I don't know. I'd still take AD in that matchup. I think AD can still.
I don't know, because before we started all this, I had Zion as my dark horse MVP candidate this year, and I think he's still going to get that rolling eventually because they're good. They are really, really good this year, and
Yeah.
I could see him stepping it up as we get into the second half. So I think that's yours. So you went with the Lakers.